This happened just a few months ago. I live alone in a house in what I would describe as an average neighborhood. One night, I was by myself and in the living room, just relaxing and watching TV. It was 11 o'clock at night. That's when I heard my phone vibrate, the specific vibration it does when I receive a text. I was curious, and I picked up my phone to look. When I did, I saw that a new number that I didn't know had texted me. The text said, "Hey, I'm outside." This seemed bizarre right off the bat. I figured right away that it was a wrong number, and I thought about replying, but I didn't end up doing it. I just tossed my phone aside and forgot about it. But maybe just 10 minutes later or so, I was watching TV, but thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. My living room is at the front left side of the house. There's a side window looking to outside, and some bushes are by it. Something moved out there, so I looked over. I saw what looked like a person walking past the window, but I saw no details about them because it was dark out and a long ways away. In fact, I only saw them for about a split second. I wasn't even 100% sure about it. Maybe I was just being paranoid, but it looked like somebody passed by the window. Now I suddenly started thinking about the text again. Could it not have been just a wrong number, but somebody actually at my house? Who would be here though, and why? I had no clue. I decided then to text the number back and ask them who they were. When I did, they responded rather quickly, probably less than a minute later. This text said, "Come outside and see." Now I was really creeped out. I had a feeling that somebody was outside of my house for some reason. I got up from the couch and looked out of the front window. My front yard appeared empty. I closed the shades. Then I went all around to different windows in the house. I went to the sides and the back as well, but everywhere I looked, I saw nothing. Of course, there were several places around the yard where somebody could hide without being seen. I had no idea where this person was. I walked back into my living room, and just as I did, heard a knock coming from one of the back windows. Instantly, I had a bad feeling about it. I walked back over to the dining room, where a window that looked out to the backyard was. Whoever had knocked on the window was now gone. I looked all around back there, but saw nothing. I then went back into the living room and texted the person back, asking them why they were at my house. The person texted back quickly once again. This time they said, "Come outside and I will show you, or do I have to break in?" I texted back saying that I was calling the police. Then I proceeded to do so. I told the 911 operator that somebody was threatening to break into my house, and I had reason to believe that they were on my property. I was told that officers would be there in a few minutes. Then I just waited and hoped that the person wouldn't actually try to break in. Meanwhile, I wasn't getting any more texts from the number. I thought about texting them again, but decided not to. Only like 5 minutes later, the police arrived. I saw the cars out front, and I went outside and talked to them. They searched my property and all around my house, but unfortunately, they didn't locate anyone. But as the police were still there, I got another text from the number. It said, "I can see the police there, LOL." I showed it to the police, and they looked around the street a little, but couldn't see anyone. They looked around for probably 20 more minutes. The person was never found. After that, they left. I was really creeped out by this, but luckily and surprisingly, I didn't get any more texts. I also didn't see any more creepy things outside. Looking back, I still don't know who it was. Sometimes I think that maybe it was one of my neighbors. That seems sort of far-fetched though. I still wonder about it.